All right, welcome to Cooking Conspiracy. As we ran into another one of these long days, gotta quit doing these. But anyways, we're gonna just make kind of a throw together meal here. Some chicken, lots of protein, chicken, beans, veggies, thrown together. Season it up, toss it with maybe some cheese and sour cream or whatever. It should be pretty good. What's going on, Angela? Welcome. So we like our routines here. That's nice. Hi and bye. I hope you have a great day. There we go. Let's just think about the order of things we're gonna do here. So, got some kidney beans, but we're not gonna get there first. We're gonna use our resources. Let's smash that lemon up a little bit. And I probably should have put some water in to freeze his ice last night, but I didn't. So once you zest the lemon, you gotta use it quicker because it will dry out a lot faster. There you go. A little bit of agave or simple syrup. Hey, what's going on, Ace? Appreciate that. A little bit of just sweetener. You know. Pull out the secret measuring cup here. Yeah, I'll make it a little bit strong tonight. There we go. Now we're gonna get choices between ASMR, you know. I thought that was ass to mouth when I first read that and not into that game. But yeah, ASMR is doable. What's going on, Red? Now, choices, I guess it depends what color I want. I could put in just normal triple sec, but I want it to be blue to match my shirt. So we'll do a half shot of blue curacao and I'll mix it all up. Yeah, it should have ice and shaken, but it'll be alright. Shout out to North Korea, you know. I'm just curious what you're shouting them out for, David. Just kind of blue margarita, but I don't have any ice, so. I don't know about my favorite, but classic rock is up there. Country for driving music. I mean, kind of 2000, more or less Jethro, yeah. 2000s punk, we're all right. What's going on, hurrah? How you doing? There you go. That's good. You can mess around and salt the rim if you want to, but when you're starting cooking dinner past 9 p.m., you're not really in a rim salting mood, you know. Probably not getting a rim job on those type of nights, you know. Just not enough energy to salt the rim of your glass. All right. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if there are any fancy directions. No, stovetop. Empty contents in the pan, heat and season to taste. Kidney beans, half cup of these, has 8 grams of protein. Who knew? So, we'll go ahead and let those start to warm up. And, you know, I'll give it a little knob of butter in there to help it out. Let's give it some salt as well. And then you can season your beans however you want. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder in with them as well. To make it, yeah. That's a pretty good success rate. How many did you plant, Jethro? I'll throw some black pepper. Yeah. What were you doing for Ozzy? Just like roadie or? You can always add more seasoning later. A lot harder to take it away. You know, that butter will help those beans taste pretty good. Okay. Yeah, let's take it 1 year at a time, Lasby. You know, some of us do appreciate the Constitution. I'm really curious why you're cheering all these shithole countries, David. What people want to know. Alright. Now you could peel the tomato, cucumber if you wanted to get some of the peel off. I kind of like the peel. I think all the vitamins and shit like there are in there, so yeah. I think everybody should leave their hometown, at least for a little bit. Whether that's just a year sabbatical, you know, or you leave and never come back, you know. Yes, keep the peel. I'm keeping the peel, but I am getting rid of these seeds, alright? Because you don't want those. Just make it too watery. Yeah, I mean, you get what you pay for, but that's not a bad success rate. Just take a spoon, get the seeds of the cucumber out, just like that. Now I'm just going to quarter my cucumbers. They don't have to be perfect because you're going to cut them up anyways. Elijah, welcome back. Well, Elijah always comes. That's nice. We do appreciate you. So we're gonna do our vegetables in a bowl. We'll probably add our dairy later. Yeah, we get it. You always come, Elijah. We do appreciate it. Loyalty's good. We're going to put in half a red onion as well. No, that's nice, David. Have you ever been there? I mean, could that be the country where all the Chads are from? Onions in. No, appreciate it. Red onions are good. I concur. Just kind of some, I guess, a salad with some chicken on top at the end. No, first time I'm trying to get. No, oh, good for you. Good for you. Have you tried denouncing America and licking my nuts? That might get you to North Korea. Alright. Got a bunch of green peppers for cheap because I shop what's on clearance here. You need a milking? We all need a good milking now and then, you know? Not sure what that means because unless you're quoting Meet the Parents of, well, I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? I didn't know you could milk a cat, Greg. Oh yeah, you can milk anything with nipples. Oh, I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? What's going on, George? How you doing? Alright, where are we at in this proceeding here? Tomato here, Turkmenistan. Yeah, I don't know about that, Jethro. What's going on, Michelle? Yeah, it's a full house tonight. I like it. Best I can do is the Easter Bunny, Lou. Yeah, that looks a little bit sketch, so I'm just going to cut it off. Drinks on me next time, Michelle. Ooh, yeah. A sandwich is always good. I love just a sandwich. She's so sweet. I'm interested to see how this goes, Duncan. Michelle, I'll let you handle that one. Because I guarantee you, he's probably never suckled a breast in his life. It's kind of like the scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin where he's trying to describe sex. Just like a blue margarita. I didn't have any ice, so I didn't shake it. And I used lemon juice instead of lime juice. And substituted the triple sec with blue curacao. Oh, I appreciate it, George. We're growing together here. So I think that's going to be all the vegetables we need here. So we'll let our beans get some traction. I think these tomatoes are a little plain, so they're going to need a little bit of help. And once you put salt in here, it'll bring it just a throw together meal. Vegetables, beans, and chicken, you know. Oh yeah, what's going on, George? Let's hit some salt in there. Cumin. Garlic powder. What do I got? Not seeing my red pepper around here anyway, so we'll just use black pepper and sugar. Happy birthday, George. What number are we at? Are you like actually a man milker, Lou? Like, what is that job title and job description? Like, what do you write on your performance report? Do you measure in liters, ounces, or gallons? Guess it could be milliliters. Well, congratulations, George. Happy birthday. All right. So we got seasoning in there. We need a little bit of sugar. Unless you got good tomatoes, you usually need a little bit of sugar. Now squeeze half a lemon over them. And then let's get a drizzle of olive oil in there. Good for you. Do you use like a speedometer or radar gun like the cops do, or how do you do that, Lou? Oh, welcome, Tater. A little bit of olive oil in there. And I'll put whatever dairy I'm going to do later. But nothing in there is going to go bad in the refrigerator, so... Alright, let's give that a stir. Get the different beans off the bottom there. Oh, yeah, just a slight touch, you know. I'm not a medical doctor, but you either have Downs or you don't. It's not, I don't think Downs is a spectrum, buddy. If you're gonna make fun of a group of people, at least do it properly and pick the right one, you know. Oh, thank you, EK. How hot is she, Noah? Would the average rowboat support her? I think you enjoyed it, Alex. And then we'll combine all said ingredients at a proper time. Does she need a seatbelt extender? It's very nice, EK. Oh, man. No, I just haven't gotten around to it, George. You know, it's gonna happen. I guess you know my business here. There we go. That was very close to the rule of if you ask for it, it's not for you, though. You know, towed the line very carefully. Well, apparently it was a good fuck. Set this off to the side. Happy birthday, motherfucker. Yeah, well, we'll see. Well, this one, I wouldn't really call this one recipe, but I mean, it's gonna be a salad with a lot of protein, not a lot of carbs, not a lot of sugar, but it's gonna keep me full. It'll fill me up tonight. I'll save just fine in the refrigerator. That's why I'm keeping the beans and the corn, chicken, and the veggies separate. They'll all store good by themselves, and then I can heat everything up independently when I need to combine them. Most of the time, I'll use recipes as like a base and like as like a starting point. But you gotta taste and adjust. Yeah. Take this chicken breast for a moment. Let's go ahead and get the tender off of it. We'll come back for that. This is kind of big and fat, You're going to have a much harder time cooking a big fatty like that than you would from some nice fillets. So let's go ahead and butterfly that. Oh man, it's still not even. Oh my god, what are we going to do? Oh, well, it's getting to that time of the night, and so we're going to beat our meat, So we're just going to give it a light beating. Not choking, but a beating motion. This will flatten out so it cooks evenly. Also, physically tenderizes it. I gotta go get my chili powder from the other room. Oh yeah, I'm beating the meat good tonight, aren't I? Oh, I appreciate it, George. I think you've been here long enough, you know the rules. So for the chicken, how we're gonna season that? Dylan and Dad, yeah. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Dylan. I don't know. I haven't seen Peter North yet tonight. So let's go ahead and season these. Salt. Cumin, sure. Honestly, a lot of time it's just whatever is closest. We got garlic powder. Let's put some chili powder on top here. As you can see, there's plenty of seasoning on here. So before any of you take one look at me and say I don't season my food, this chicken proves otherwise. So flip it over, we're going to season it the same way. Salt, chili powder, garlic and cumin. Alright. Mr. Mac. Oh yeah, I already beat the meat. I finished beating the meat. Sometimes if you beat it too hard, you leave indentations, and you don't really want to do that. Yeah. These beans are about done. I'm gonna go find a lid for them. Yeah, they're boiling. They're done. I am gonna find a lid though, so they stay warm. Oh look, it's almost like I planned ahead. Put a lid on those. Pull that off. Let's put the burner on. We're gonna put it over medium heat, alright? Oh shit. Almost forgot the chicken tender here. I guess we can beat that flat. See what you can do with a good beat session? Sure. Garlic. Chili, salt, this one's not going to have cumin on it. I'm so upset. I do have a stovetop, but it's one of them 4-burner electric coil stoves or whatever. And I mean, I think the angle's a lot better on here, but I hate those coil stoves. They suck. They suck ass. And you know, that's where most of my dirty dishes go, so the kitchen's always messy, so it's easier to keep this little segment clean. Yeah, you know, that's true. Practice makes perfect. Actually, that's wrong. Perfect practice makes perfect. Can't say I'm a huge NBA fan. Follow college football the most of any sport, though. Yeah. I also prefer gas. I've never done a little bit of campfire cooking, Jethro, but never really cooked on a wood stove. Honestly, we're just usually hungry at that point, so anything tastes good on campfire. I think I'm going to try to find a lid. No, I'm not going to find a lid for those because you don't need to. We got some tongs over there. Life is good. Thank you, Bill Reed. I appreciate that. And if you don't want oil to fly everywhere, just go ahead and put a fry pan condom on over the top. Provides protection, reduces the sensitivity for the chicken. Well, it traps a little bit of heat in it at least. Well, grocery stores only have so many suppliers, Michelle. Oh, I appreciate it, Red. Now, if it doesn't stick to stainless steel, it's ready to flip. So we'll give those about, I don't know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So at 33, we'll pull out on time, as always. Yeah, it's chicken. Moderator, Julie Wong channel. You gotta ask, it's not for you, Julie. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Skin mark isn't. There we go. What's going on, Muyad? Or sorry, I'm pronouncing that Muyad. Ooh, got history. I think you're about right, Barris, but I'm gonna give it 30 more seconds. I mean, chicken, beef, pork, lamb, most meat, I'll err on undercooked, but chicken I'll err on overcooked. Been thinking about it, but I mean, I don't really know what I should do with membership, you know? Maybe have a membership and let you all vote on 1 meal a week or something? I don't know. Not opposed to the idea. But you know, I'll make promises and not being able to deliver. Let's give it a minute on that side. Well, not even 30 seconds or so. Yeah, but I would have to think about what am I going to offer. You know, what makes this worth $1 a month when you can get it for free? You know. Yeah, you got it, buddy. Also chewing on Tide Pods. They're so cool. Oh, such a good joke. Jay. Yeah, we don't want to dry out the chicken. We want to make sure it's all the way done. And it is. That little tidbit is, man. That's done. And you know, it's just all the seasoning that's burning on the bottom of the pan here. I'm going to just push some of that off to the wayside. Get a little bit more lubrication or oil here. I don't know, like if I were to offer a membership, I'd have to, you know, I would feel bad charging people and not delivering that. Like, I'm open to ideas. Because $1 a month times, you know, 100 people, you know, that starts to add up a little bit. But maybe voting rights on a meal or something like that. Adam Kimstar better be putting out some pretty damn good porn for, you know, what the hell are you going to get for $4.99 a month? This needs washed. What a mess. George is, George has some authority now, you know? Better not fuck with George. Chicken. Just kind of butterfly the chicken breast and beat it pretty thin. Who are we talking about as Jethro? Who's a multimillionaire? I mean, it's 2 minutes. We'll pull out at 39. Yeah, well, chicken and fish, pretty much the same thing, you know. I appreciate it, Chris. I think he's offering other services on the side, Jethro. Can you imagine signing up for that on accident if you were drinking? And then looking at your credit card statement? I concur. Roller skater Texas girl. God bless Texas. Well, thank you, Chris. And I just practice every night. Yeah, vegetables, beans, chicken. Okay, Discord. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, if I had a multi-million, I'd be a beach bum. Or a ski bum. But, in mild luxury, I'm not sure what the Bukkake Ramen Noodle Challenge is, and I'm not sure I want to ask. What? You're saying, Barris, you're fucking wrong. Yeah, no, you're right. Good call. I do take feedback. Thank you. Let's start building this up here. So, we got cucumber, red onion, tomato, seasoned with, salt, pepper, garlic,
No, no garlic. Yeah, just salt, pepper, lemon juice, olive oil, and green pepper. Put that down as our base, all right? This will be lunch tomorrow too, so. I do try to cook economically most days. Yeah, I really don't like to meal prep for more than, not complete meal prep for more than a day or two in advance because leftovers get old. Now, if you just prep your food and then you just can cook it real quick in 10-15 minutes over lunch break, different. Kidney beans, corn. Let's get a big scoop of that in there. In. Okay, let's put our chicken in. See that? Alright, that's what we're looking at. So let's handful of cheddar. The employee who's not paid enough care to care, generous scoop of sour cream. A little bit more. I got extra meatballs because I went to the high school with a guy at the Subway shop. Name that movie. Now we got some hot sauce. We'll go over the top. Okay, here's the look pre-mixed. Where the hell's a fork? Well, let's see if I can have a fork around here. Well, you know, good thing I got a spoon. Adapt and overcome. Okay, I know everything's messy and looks creamy, but that's what we got. Oh, I'm prepared, Peter North. You know what? Nobody's perfect, George. There was no good cheddar cheese at a store. Allow the wiener dogs to clean the cutting board. Hey, no problem, roller skater, Texas girl, and welcome to the channel. That is a salad. Pay the wiener tax. Well, the dogs do their thing back there. I'm gonna go find a fork. But yeah, I mean nothing super crazy, but sour cream hot sauce. Well, I guess there was some lemon juice and olive oil on the vegetables before I put the sour cream and chicken in. But yeah, I would I guess I would class it with this as a salad because it's mostly vegetables. Well, yeah, I would agree. I mean, a little bit different, but more or less the same thing. It's still going to give you something creamy with a little bit of spice to it, with a high fat content. So, if you want to be a douchebag, you could call it a Chipotle mayo or a Chipotle aioli, and nobody was, none of the dumbasses are going to know the difference. No, thanks, Benny. Yeah, I mean, they'll stay good. Individual components will stay good in the fridge for long enough. You can just reheat the chicken, reheat the beans. Lemon juice will keep the vegetables fine for a day or two. Be good. Simple, easy. No. Go to jail. Good night, Michelle. Have a great night. Yeah. I got a few of them. No, I appreciate you stopping by, Adam. I really do. This is kind of like going to the pub for me, but I don't have to leave the comfort of my own home. So I kind of like it. No. Something like that, Peter. What was his birthday? impulse decisions. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Maybe I'll motivate him to come out of the basement. Who knows? Birthday George. Not directly. You did not ask. If you say you ask, I will take it away. Yeah, that's right. You got your AARP discount. You've already made it in life, Peter. TBD. No, that's how I get my identity stolen, Adam. Yeah. The best part about this was easy. Under an hour, made dinner, ate dinner, and I got 2 servings of chicken left. Probably 2 to 3 servings of bean and corn left. And at least 2 servings of vegetables here. So, I mean, I got at least lunch for tomorrow. I mean, don't tell anybody. Sometimes I eat a lunch meal for breakfast. So I got breakfast and lunch for tomorrow. Relatively healthy. If you're on the keto kick or low carb or whatever, I think this fits the bill. But with that being said, it is kind of late. I got 1 day left in the week here, so I got yeah, more or less, George nailed it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it night. Get ready for tomorrow, the next day, all that good stuff. I gotta edit the cheesecake video. I know I kind of cut it off because I had to put it in the oven and cool it down and all that. But it turned out really good, and life is good. Yeah, Adam fucking vouched. It was good. Good night, y'all. Ciao. Love you guys. Bye.